Hey guys, how you doing? This is Jack from the Trinity and welcome to part 16 of Frostpunk. So in the last video I took the decision to pull down the insulated, the industrial hothouses. We're going to pull those down. We had 3 there and we've had 2 there. We took them down, we reclaimed the steam cores, and with the steam cores we built 2 new outposts, 2 new infirmaries even, goodness me, and an extra automaton to work on the coal. So that is my mission, is to really start pulling people away from the outskirts as much as is humanly possible right now. I don't think we're going to be able to pull anything else down to get more steam cores back. I think we really are at our limit of steam cores. I mean, I don't know about the steel production. I can't remember if the steel ones actually steel works. So yeah, they don't give us anything in terms of usage, steam cores back, and we are at the point now where actually we can get 1 steam core back from the factory, but then we need the factory to create the automaton, so that's a kind of a bollocks in that sense. So we were gathering steel as well to get some more resource depots, because we are reaching our limit on food. I'm not so worried about, but coal, in fact, how have we got? I'm going to reassign some, so I'll take that off and change, get that to coal, change, get that to coal, because we're not going to get any more wood, or not any large amounts of wood. Change coal as well. Food rations, so change food rations. That's coal, food, coal, coal. So as you can see, this has been the main focus when I've been building the new ones, is to really stockpile the 2 important things: food to keep us fed, and coal to stop us from freezing to death as well. It'd be nice if there was a little interface that could tell us what is being stored where in these, like a little overhead icon or something. Mind you, that may get a little bit messy. Okay, so there we go. That's what we're going to do. So we've got coal and food stored fairly well right now, and we were bringing in the automaton integration, which is complete noob error on my part. I hadn't really focused much on the automaton upgrades after we got to the factory. Now we're going quite automaton heavy, automaton focused in terms of our production. I took a more better look at this technology tree and realised that there's actually quite a large branch for the automatons themselves, which is just, we're getting this one in to give us a better efficiency, up to 70% worth, which is going to bring us more collection, more stuff in for the stuff that it's working on. But then I also noticed that there's medical automatons and engineer automatons. So one of the runs on the game might be quite nice, is to really focus on automating all our production and getting the people out of the factories and into their homes where they can just stay and keep warm when this storm comes. Right now it's too late for me to do this, but that might be a nice little run, going down a pure automaton heavy approach. Although looking at it, it is quite far down the tech tree. I mean, 2 for the factory is not so bad, but then 3 for the actual automatons, and 4 and 5 for the improvements and the moving into medical and engineering positions. So it's interesting. It could be possible. It could be possible, but I just don't know. I truly don't know if we could do that or not. We've got quite a few people unemployed now. That's fine. No issues with that. It is what it is. Again, by pulling people off the outskirts of the work areas, we're just reducing the impact of them being out here cold during work time, when they can stay in their houses in the warm areas, and hopefully we can keep the city ticking over and surviving at that point. And yeah, that's what we're going to try and do. Got about 5 days worth of coal, which is good. I'm pleased by that, and I'm thinking that this is going to be the end game. This is when it's going to happen. I suppose we'll wait and see if case. But the fact that we're jumping very, very cold here does worry me. Well, if it doesn't worry me, it's going to happen, but... See, even the homes right next to the generator are chilly at -70. So it's only going to get worse, and we're going to have to up the generator power. And just hope that we're still going to be producing more coal than what we are burning. Is there a way to actually see that? I don't think there's any way to tell us where, how much coal we're producing versus using. So even at night, when a lot of people are in their homes and using their heating, we're still producing more coal than what we're using. In fact, we're pushing up to 12,000 units of coal stored, which is good. So Elizabeth Rawlings, you won't survive this. Maybe you won't. We have to prepare. That's what we're trying to do, Charles. Just chill out, will you? So the hunters are going out, and they're doing their thing. And they are still bringing in the raw food, which is great. I can place a value on these hunters' hangars and hunters' huts. They have been absolute lifesaver, to be quite honest, in terms of bringing more food in. So even when we've switched off the hot houses, we've still got 121 raw food.
Brace yourselves, cold is coming.
So yeah, here we go. -80. Let's have a look. Cold. It's not just chilly, it's cold. So now we're going to boost the generator.
Work shift begins. May the Lord save all workers from harm.
So that's just brought them up to chilly right now at that point. But that's put us down to like 2 days worth of coal at that point as well. What are these here? These are homes, these are houses. A lot of them are chilly. Do now, guys, if I'm honest. Let's keep bringing the coal in. We've got one more day. We've got 19 people sick, but they're all being treated, which is good. We are still bringing the coal in, even at this level. So even while the generator's being used, we are bringing the coal in. It's good that we've got 19 people ill. Well, it's not good, but 19 people are unwell. It's not having a massive impact on us right now. We have some resources available. Is there anything that we can do? What's the... Excuse me, that's the research that's still coming in. Can we do? Is there anything that we can do right now? The beacon will give us some more resources back. I don't think we need the house of prayer anymore. Steelworks. We can close the steelworks when we need to, but that again, that just brings people in. It gives us some resource back, but not a massive amount. I think we are to the point now steam cores. We need the infirmaries up and running. What we got here? I think we are to a point now where we just need to sit tight and see what happens. That's the automaton research brought in. Can we bring the next level? "11 hours. Let's try it. Let's see if we can get the automatons in. Last roll of the dice here, guys. It's going to hit us. We've got one gravely ill person. We are getting people in better shape. How close is the storm? So here we go. Yeah, see, the storm is effectively upon us. Everything else has been frozen, and it's there is really no more clear air. We are on the cusp of the storm going to land. I'm actually quite nervous. Let's see what happens. When that storm lands, we're going to pause and we're just going to take stock of everything that we've got. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, I'm still fighting off an ear infection, which again is giving me a sore throat as well. Which is not ideal, but I'm just having to be a strong soldier and deal with it right now. Where's that? Not as efficient. You have some wood and some steel. Coal is where it's at. Hopefully we're going to get a notification of an event actually happening when this temperature drops. So something says that, you know, the storm has finally hit us and we know what's going to happen. But yeah, I think at that point we just flatten everything that we don't need. Just get the resources in. That's what we do. Pull the engineers off that actually. Get them into the infirmaries. I didn't know what they need to be working on the infirmaries. No. See, that coal thumper. If only we had. We need 2 more automatons, which we're not going to get. So they are going to be the they're going to be the ones that really hit us the most. The hell's frozen up? Do we see? Try and keep those as warm as possible, shall we? Free time when the day starts, yeah, it's going to drop cold. I'm going to try and get this research finished.
Wrap up well. The frost is here.
Okay. The storm hits the city. A howling gale bursts upon the city and the generator creaks and groans under the weight of the wind. Pale faces turn towards rattling windows. Trembling lips utter the words of prayer. The cold will be brutal. Hunting is impossible. The soil in the hot houses will freeze. We'll have to make do with the food that we've stockpiled. The city must survive. team tried to understand what the storm would bring. We are completely unprepared. Regardless, be wary of the falling temperature and try to survive until the end of the storm. Okay, so what have we got here? Dismantle. 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 Anything that's become inoperative, I am just going to pull it out. This hub falling anymore.
Worship begins. May the Lord save all workers of art.
Need to keep the coal coming in. Automatons are going to do their bit. Dismantle the sawmill. Dismantle the sawmill. Field kitchen. Dismantle it. Let's keep going. Where's the steel ones? Off. Dismantle. Stuff. Total. And how long we have to survive for? It just says survive. Hope is low. Some supplies. So, churches. Beacon. Dismantle the beacon. Temple. Yeah, but it's got temple to worry about. I think we just need to plough on now. Hope is low. So we've got the automation integration coming later. Got 33 people sick. All of which are being trapped. dismantle the factory, we get rid of that, and then we build another infirmary with the steam core that we're going to get back, and that's what we do. So we are surviving, just. Like how we got the really frosted edges as well. Do we still have some food producers? But we do, which is why we're still bringing quite a lot of food in. 10 people freezing. Factory for a second. It's still going to be the people in the gathering house, isn't it? Yeah. So, okay. That's what we're going to do. Steam up, I think. Forget the pub right now. Slightly. Hope is low. I'm not ready to push out the, oh my word, 90, 100, 110, 120. I need to find these hunters hooks. That's what's big about food. We're still balanced with 2 months worth of coal. No point with that. I can't believe I actually brought those in. I'm quite impressed with that. Engineer automatons. That doesn't matter. We can't do anything with them now. I think we've done with research as well. So what we do, dismantle, 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 dismantle. Save on coal as much as possible. Actually have anyone ill, so excuse me. workshops. Research dismantled now. As far as we can with the research. Excuse me. That's what you get for taking a drink and then going down the wrong hole while you're recording. Is what she said. Storage that we've reached here. So we're actually going to build more gathering. So that's what we're going to do. First day has been nightmarish, I would say. I'm just wondering, as the temperature drops, are we actually going to get more of a drop of health? That may be the case. The game has these odd freezes which worries me a little bit. It's never actually crashed on me, but wow, look at that, going up quickly. People being ill. Danger of collapse soon. Other engineers which talks to was concerned about the danger of the cold results as opposed to our plans. We can't heat the mines in the air. The shafts are so cold. Hydrogen supposes to lead to freeze. They do in terms of start collapsing. Oh no. I've seen those before. Try and make this contact a bit lower. Keeping most of the areas warm. As best we can. The mines are freezing, so it's so cold that the hydraulic roof supports and our coal mines are failing. Until it's collapsed, the lower levels will be cut off and we should either abandon them or send volunteers to replace the supports. hope has just gone up because of that. Okay. So actually, I haven't had to spring people onto the is that line as well? Is that the word? Kind of sucks. Faith keepers. Let's keep our faith keepers going. I'm not going to go for a public flogging just yet. That's what we got here. I think we lost a lot of people. Fell swooping. That's fine. We have plenty of people available. Next time send the kids to do it, alright? That'd be better. So minus 100 now. Things are really pushing. So that's 100, 110, 120. Still really quite a decent amount of coal. We're still like sitting around that 2-day mark, even though we've already had 2 days. Sorry, 1 day actually, but it hasn't gone down at all. The illness has paused a little, which is good. And I can't think about that one OT once I close the factory. But the fact that we have an infirmary out here, although it's nice and warm, so it'd be nice if it was down here. Just as we can. So I've hit that because we've got an absolute literally shit ton of food. I'm gonna hit it on every single one. Get people better. Oops, go back there. That brings people back into the fold, brings them back at work. I'm still sitting around the 2 coal, the 2 days worth of coal. So there's not really much we can do, so I'm just going to whack the speed up right now, guys. Might as well max it out. Get the game ticking over. Just keep my eye on that coal. More hands needed to see the volunteers have sent to the mines weren't running. Get the mines running well enough. There's been a cave in. Send more people. Even though we only wanted 5. Go figure 8. We really have to keep killing our engineers, please. My advice is, please stop killing our engineers. dismantle that outpost as well. There's plenty of food for people, so that's that is not possible. Quite nerve-wracking, that's for sure. Mine's operational soon about its match with its supports and lower levels of performance. Surprise safe and cost was made for to plan the defend their lives. They will be honoured. Just got outside. Yeah. Getting back to work. So that's just getting some more resources back, which is good. Food is full, I have no issue with that. I still don't believe that people are starving. Why are people starving? We have food rations. Fine. Mistake with them because people have food. We've got food rations for about a year. Okay, so 84 are hungry. They're not starving. But why? Generator's been damaged, it's going to blow. We can't fix it all. Your child small enough to fit into its mechanisms. Alternatively, a steam core can be used. Send the child. I don't understand why people are not being fed. I don't get it. You have food for days. I'm not too sure why. Unless it's these cookhouses. Okay, so maybe it was the cookhouses. Resource depots. What do we do? That's an even up people, so we need the resource depots to store the thing. So that people won't starve. Yeah, game. Yeah, it's like, I guess that's what's happening. People like fed now. But let's just make sure anyway. Turn my distress level and critical. Turn the overdrive off. So, pause. Pause please game. Thank you. Faith Keepers. The house is cold. Oh, okay, so is that much done? Yeah, so we've only got a day's worth of coal we're about today. There goes the game freezing again. Again, we haven't had any crashes, but those game freezes do worry me a tad. That is for sure. It's even by dropping the steam level. We just got to keep the coal coming in as best we can. We can't have people going ill. Get the overdrive on once it's cooled down a bit. Coal's going down rapidly now. That's what I'm going to do. Get the coal back into storage. So that'll be it's too cold. Okay. Let's keep this going for now. If we drop the steam level 2, because that actually causes problems with goes to I don't think we're going to do this. It's going to go to minus 120. We've got about 2 days worth of coal left. Sir, one of our engineers has come crashing through the door, white-faced to see you, sir, for a calculation of the day to the storm has days with the temperature just before we have to drop drastically and protect us from some cold. We have to stay strong. We have to stay strong. There's the church. Everything we can to keep the sun's coming. A lot of people are freezing. How much coal? Okay. People refuse to work. Force them to work. Need to work. Maybe this is it. mild frostbite. Cookhouses, that's no problem. Cookhouse. Something more over here that was cold. I mean, that's like right next to the generator, and it's too cold. That's ridiculous. Okay, we have literally a day and a half to go. It's going to get warmer. Sorry guys, this is probably not the most thrilling of commentaries that you've ever seen on a YouTube video, but I do my best to make sure everyone survives. And it's quite stressful. 10 people died. Well, that's unfortunate. So the family living in this house, they're all dead. We found all the time places on the beds behind wardrobes, next to each other. Behind wardrobes? Next to each other, some partly dressed, all of them froze to death. Okay, 2 days. Last throw of the dice. People, but not as bad. Only got 3, we've got 53 people sick, but only 3 of them gravely. The automatons are still kicking, which is nice. Force them to work. Need people to work. Very glad to hear that. That's a bit of good news, isn't that? It's okay. We can deal with people being frostbitten. Come on. It's got to be it. We have to have made it. Going. Force them to work. Get your ass to work. It's got 7 before. Okay, so we haven't got any more churches available right now. freezing the game. It's a bit irony that the game called Frostpunk keeps freezing. Come on, game. Don't let me down now. Fear of the storms. Most of our people have abandoned their workplaces to stay home with their families. One of the medical facilities is still functioning. The city holds its breath waiting for the end of the break. We are at the end. The wind dies down and the temperature finally starts to rise. An eerie silence descends on the city. Wow. I think we've done it, guys. I think that is... We've actually finally done it. We have survived. Wow. We started as a band of heathens cast out of heaven. 80 souls lacking guidance. Actually a history of this is my city being built as well. Wow. What an amazing ending. Well, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the Frostpunk series. I've thoroughly enjoyed playing it. I've enjoyed recording it. This is the first full series that I've successfully done from beginning to end. I'm absolutely thrilled by that. I'm really stunned by the ending. Well done, 11-Bit Studios, guys. You've done a great game here. I'm really impressed. And we have a new scenario unlocked, which is the Arcs. So I may play that in offline just to enjoy myself. But I may record it as well. I'm not too sure yet. I don't want to do too much Frostpunk in one go. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and for the new subscribers and the old subscribers. I appreciate your time. In listening to me talk, or cough, or burp in some cases. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. This is Jax from the Trinity signing off, and I will see you next time.